Good morning. I'm back with another Flosstube, Season 5, Episode 39. And I do believe this year is going by way too fast. Yeah. So I got all my whips. I did not do a video last week, so this might be a little bit longer because I got 2 weeks worth. But somebody is curled up sleeping right here. My surgery went well. The physical therapist says I'm doing extremely well considering today makes it 2 weeks since my surgery. So that's good. We're not doing haul yet. Okay, so let's look at the ones that I didn't work on this past week. So for the Christmas, 12 weeks of Christmas, I picked up Snow Queen, which is Mirabilia, and that's where I'm at. So primarily worked in here. Yeah, right up here, and then some of this. I only did 300, and that's okay. That's 300 more stitches than it had before. So, that one's done for now. Then, yes, I did, oh wait, no, I did 200 on that one. I worked on Elegant Pumpkins, which Addie from Cross and Quilts, sorry Addie, couldn't remember your channel name. She started this too, so it's gorgeous. This is from the Just Cross Stitch magazine. Which one is it? Okay. This one. It is September, October 2011. So, Elegant Pumpkins. I started this one with Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher, and a whole group of us. And I'm doing it on some linen that I dyed myself, but I'm changing up the colors. And so, wait, it goes this way. I changed this color from, it was a lighter muted purple to 550, and then this was supposed to be silver, and I changed it to black. So, and I did 200 stitches on it. Then, I also worked on the Halloween Afghan, and I got, how many? No, that was this week. Okay. Let's see. Oh. The Book of Shadows, I worked on it. And I got 500 stitches, and I'm working primarily on the door. And for the Harry Potter cards, Frogwarts cards, I needed a whip with a door, and I was halfway done, and then I was like, oh wait, this has a door. So I used this whip for that prop too. Okay, then I started, and I worked on my granddaughters, which if any of my grandkids are watching, turn your heads. And I mean it, don't be peeking. So, this is a horse and a heart And I'm doing this one on, where's the bag for it? Right here. Sunset Latina by Barbaricious. I can't talk right. Opalescent Ada 18 count. And I'm using, instead of black, I'm using $37.99, which is a dark gray. So I did last week 450, the first week 450, last week 400. Now, part of my haul goes with this. Now, everything else, well, that's it, except for Jewelry World, and I did 1,000 on it. And I'll show you that in a second. I only did 2,350, but then I was recovering from surgery too, and trying to keep my sanity. Because, okay, so they gave me a catheter with my pain med in it, going directly to my knee. And I had to carry it around, and I was in so much pain. And I hate pain pills. I hate how they make me feel. But I was taking them like crazy and all. Anytime the pain just started up, I would take one. And my daughter came to help me with my 2 granddaughters, her 2. And she was about to take it out and she's like, I want to look at this. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen one. I said, okay. And so she looked at it and she's like, Mom, have you done anything with this? I said, no. They didn't tell me anything, so I'm going to leave it alone. And she's like, Mom, it's clamped. You're not getting any of the pain med at all. And she's like, here, this is how you unclamp it. And it was the day it was supposed to come out. I was so upset. So upset. No wonder I was in pain. I wasn't getting half my pain meds. Okay, so that's it from the 1st to the 5th. Now this week, I worked for Addie's birthday on Greta Goldblum, and I made her face up, was finishing the stitches. I got the beads started here, and I finished her arm. I think it was 200 or 300. That day was not a good day. But she got some work done. 200. There. Then I worked on my Halloween Village Afghan. Yeah. And I did 500 stitches on it. And this one, the card, was a whip with an umbrella. And I did not have one, and I did not want to start one just for the prompt. So I did penalty stitches, and I did a total of 500 stitches on this one. So I worked on the checkered on the bottom here, and then on the pumpkin. I love this one. Next year, me and Anne and Addie, and I think a couple of others, are going to pick on the 13th of every month, and then on the month's 31 days, on the 31st, work on a Halloween whip. And this is going to be mine. That's the plan at least. And that was the one I got one picked for last week, for the 13 weeks of Halloween. For the 12 weeks of Christmas, I pulled the Polish Santa, and I did 300 on it. So I finished going across here and got more of the outline. So this is the corners, the top two corners. Come on. So happy with that one. And then Kylie's horse, I got some more in. And I think that was it. Oh, no. Jelly World. So I got 3,000. So 4,000 in all since last time you saw it. And I've been working on this page. I'm almost done with this row. I got from here down. And then this row will be done. I'm hoping this week to finish this row. All this row. And then I've just got from here to here, all the way across. Yes. Getting close. Okay. Yeah, and that is it. I did do a new start yesterday. And, okay, so my reading, how I was doing the anxiety bookshelf and all, I ran out of books. So, and I haven't made any more. And it got me to thinking, I want something that I can do and that won't cost me anything else because I've already got everything for this. And I decided to make me up a pattern. And I got 3 or 4 different patterns, and 2 were too small. 1 was way too big. And so I'm making up my own pattern. And I'll make myself a bookshelf for 2026, and that's my start. So this will be mirrored over here, and that'll be the top of it. And then there'll be another heavy line right here. And I'm doing it in black silk by Mose. And there's going to be 12 shelves going down, and each month will be a different shelf. So whatever books I read will go on the shelf. Now, I'm leaving space for at least one extra element, like a plant, candles, whatever. But if I don't read enough books to fill it, I can add other elements in there. And I'm already thinking of how to do them. Now, colors, pulled them all out. These are all the colors. So, black for the shelf. And any books that I DNF is black. Purples. Yeah, purples are all physical books. 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star rating. My audio books, up there, are going to be in the blues. So 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, and 1. Any ebooks will be in teals. So again, 5, 4, 3, 2, are a 1 star. So these are all the colors that will be on my bookshelf. And this is what I have so far. So before the new year, I want to have the whole shelf built. And if anybody wants the pattern, just tell me and I'll try to write it up, make it up. But yeah. So this was a new whip. Now, for haul, I got some piping for the pillows. And then, okay, for the stitch, the backing material for it will be this one. And I think that's going to look great. And then for the horse will be this one. And then for the other two, which I have not started yet, will be this one. So that was the haul. That part of the haul, at least. Then I also bought some other things. Okay, so I've been wanting to learn how to knit. My friend Bridget is going to teach me. She's been so patient. And I picked out these fingerless gloves first, and I was going to use this one. Then we figured out that's too hard for my brain. Now I bought a full set of needles. There's another. Yeah, there's more in here. Yeah. From 2.0 to 5.5, I think. So, got those. Well, I went ahead and also got a set of circular needles, the same measurements, 2.0 to 5.5. So I got all of these because I'm determined. But we realized that one pattern was too difficult for me, my brain, especially lately. So we found another one, and I got the first row done. And this one will be a shawl, and I'm using some black that has a little bit of glitter in it. Now, there. Then, I worked on this shawl. And I got 8 rows done in the last 2 weeks. So I went from here to here. And, okay, I'm just going to show you like this. As you can see, it is now turning to a darker blue. And I'm loving how it is coming out. There's all kinds of sirens going on, and it is 5 in the morning. And they're getting closer. And I just saw some lights go by, so I hope everyone is okay. Okay, so that is all that. Let me get my little Oh, come on. There. Ha ha. Been having to use my reach. Okay, so. Last week I had my granddaughters. And you know, the best thing about them being here was them being here. It helped my mental so much, just seeing them and hugging them and loving on them, and made me feel so much better. Okay, so first one I picked for the 13 weeks of Halloween that I'm doing with Addie, the Book of Shadows, which is good because I want to finish it soon. I want to finish it this year. So it's the last new pattern and I still haven't picked it. Okay, then for the 13 weeks of Halloween, 12 weeks of Christmas. Let me tone down the brightness on this. And let's do the tiny wheel. Okay, so let's see what I'm getting for the 12 weeks of Halloween. For Christmas. Christmas in the Woods. Yes, that's the stocking for my grandson Carson, who, him and his mama came to see us this past weekend too. And it was so nice to see him. I miss all grandkids. I really do. Okay, now for the cards. I need to shuffle them. Bum, 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 bum. So, there. That's it. Stitch on a project with full coverage. Okay, so that will be my Book of Shadows because the cover is full coverage. So that will work out perfectly for this week. I like that. I want to get another 500 at least on it. And that's probably what I'm going to work on today. Today, for sure. And the last bit of haul, I got my book of the month in. Red City. Man, I'm having trouble speaking lately. By Marie Lou. And I got the special edition by Book of the Month. And I think it's gorgeous. There's nothing special except for red and black, the whole book. And this will be for the Hardest Reading Challenge You'll Ever Do 2.0. The new release for October, this will be the one. And right now, though, I'm reading Forget Me Not. Yeah. Who's Forget Me Not by? I haven't had much time to read. Stacy Willingham. Yeah. And then I finished Mate Finder, which was an audio book. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. I really like that one. I had seen a lot of people that either loved it or hated it. I loved it. I gave it 4.5 stars. Mate Finder, I think I gave 4 stars. Then I also read Gothica. Okay. got the camera. My brain don't want to work this morning. And I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. Then I listened to Lock Every Door, which was by Raleigh Sager, and I liked it. It's been a good week for books. And then I finally read One Dark Window, and I loved it. 4.5 stars for me. And then the week before that, which books did? The Wishing Game. That was okay. Stitches and Witches, which is a cozy mystery, and I loved it. Murder at the Vatican, which is an Agatha Christie, and I loved it. And Don't Let the, let me look back here because I can't read my writing. Where is it? Don't Let the Forest In. That's right. I hated it. 2 stars. I hated that one. I just could not get into it. So that's all the books I've read. A lot of them are really good books. And I've got a lot more for the Bewitched Reading Challenge and the Herc 2.0 that I need to finish. But I also need to get stitching done. So that's going to be it for this week. I will be back next week. And I just hope every week gets better and better for my knee. I still got the bandage on. I cannot wait till Friday when I go to have it taken off and he tells me if I'm still on restrictions of this or that or whatever. Lisa won't even let me cook dinner yet. Bless her. She's so good to me. But anyway, that is it. I'm going to go. I hope you have a blessed day. And hit like and subscribe and join me next week.